And so this sort of like a little bit lighter blue and gray border right here that is stretching along the middle of the borders, this is all of my empire. We're playing a little bit wider, and so we are now a part of a spiritual federation. And so I'm going to switch our map mode back to our union map mode, and everything that's inside of this green border, everything that's all these other empires, all these different flag icons, these are all of my allies. And so I think right now we are one of the stronger powers in the galaxy. And so I think right now we have a chance to really make some noise and, I don't know, just show how strong we can be. I mean, we have a rival here, the Savantian Synergetics Empire. We got a hive species up here as well. And so we got a number of different things going on right now, but my empire is right here. And so this little starry icon, everything that's here and going all the way up, this is me. And so my empire is, we're a humanoid species being led by the Queen of the Rift. And this is Mrs. Pelessier. And so our empire is a egalitarian empire. We're xenophiles, so we like other species as well, and we're spiritualists. On top of that, our civics, Dark Consortium. And so this allows me to pretty much have my researchers generate some dark matter. And that's like right off the back of the game. And so that's really, really good. And we're gonna look at this too, because I've been on the Stellaris Reddit page, just looking at strategy and things. Weasel, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I've been looking at some strategies and things that I didn't realize that selling dark matter this early on, just how good that could be. And so there should be no reason for my empire to like really have any resource deficits. For our second civic, we have dimensional worship. And so this just gives me some astral thread modifiers, some rare technologies that I have an increased chance of getting. And then finally, we have the Diplomatic Corp. And this is the third civic that I picked up in the middle of the game. I just wanted to go with this one so that I could join this federation. It's paid off. But yeah, guys, if you're here watching this thing, whether you're watching it on Twitch or YouTube, sorry, I'll be juggling back and forth between both platforms, but welcome. Let's go ahead and dive into the Astral Planes DLC once again. All DLC is active. I'm playing on PC. And yeah, hey, happy belated birthday, Alice Galacticus. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving. Hopefully you guys are going to eat as much as I am, because I'm going to be eating a lot. And so yeah, it's going down. I'm ready to feast. But yeah, hang out after the stream today. If you're watching this on Twitch as well, we will be doing some more streaming after this whole segment's done today. But let's go ahead and dive into our game. And so I'm gonna go ahead and unpause the game for a second. We're gonna go ahead and start looking at some of our worlds here. And if I remember correctly, we were running out of jobs. I wouldn't say like running out of jobs, but running out of the jobs that I want my pops to be working. And so from the surface here, I'm looking around St. Pomeroy. It looks like we have a decent amount of room here to build some more buildings, but plenty of jobs open. I don't want to build too fast, or else I'll just be having a bunch of upkeep. And so I'm going to try to pace myself here. And actually, I'm getting all sorts of situations. Now, guys, before I mentioned that you guys had the chance to vote on a situation, and let me go back up to that really quick. I'm going to pull up my other YouTube screen here so that I can show you the decisions in my YouTube community post. And so here is my YouTube channel, the Alpha Yang Delete headquarters. We are live right now. This is where you may be if you're watching this. Now, if we go to our community tab here, bingo, here is where you can vote and sway the decisions in the game. Now, if you already voted, it's kind of late. We're starting the stream now, but yo, it says that today we explored a astral rift that had a entertainment nexus inside of it. This was the last stream. After viewing multiple shows, we now have the chance to visit one of 3 performers. Now, I can only visit one. We only have a certain amount of time because they're really popular, and like, you know, you can, it's kind of like you're getting a showing with them or something. And so it says, which one should we vote on? Darth Flair, let's eat. Let's eat. Now, guys, you guys have the chance to vote. Cyborg Maw. All right, looks like Cyborg Maw wins by 71%. There it is. And so we decided to chat with the Cyborg Maw. We're going to see what happens with the situation and tune in. And so we've already looked at our empire. We've already kind of skimmed over the details of what we're playing with today. Let's keep this game going. And so right now I'm just kind of looking around at jobs and seeing what else we could possibly squeeze in. Oh, and I remember now, Planet Atlantica, a beautiful size 24 ocean world. And we have a few different types of species in my empire right now. It's not just my humanoid species that we started with. Here are all of the different types of species in my empire. In one of the rifts, we managed to get some Baul. And so I would like to grow some of these guys as well, but yeah, we'll be moving these, I believe, let me see, where are they at? The Dis? I think I have the Dis, yeah, going to this planet to colonize it. They already have, and now we're starting to build some jobs on here. And so this planet, I was going to designate to probably alloy production. Getting some more alloys would be really nice. Guys, we are starting this game off finding we got an event here, a renowned paragon, and so we have Jin. Jin, the warrior, is armed with advanced weaponry and armor. Scans reveal extensive biological modifications and cybernetic enhancements. General Jin, at your service. I am an envoy of the Numius Equilibrium. I've been sent to defend those in need and help bring about the end of tyranny. Accept my oath, and I shall put my arms in your service. Yeah, we want you, man. And so, or robot, or whatever you may be. So I'm going to look at some of their traits here, and my noggin might be blocking it. I'll move out of the way. We have the Guardian trait. This increases defensive platform damage and defensive platform hull points. They have the Cyborg trait. This gives us extra ship weapon damage and range. The Supreme Warrior, and so he also can have modifiers for armies as well, but he does have that army collateral damage. All right, interesting. We have the Heavy Hitter, increasing army damage by 10%. Now his only negative trait is Reclusive, and this is going to, if he's on the council, decrease our diplomatic weight by 5%. And so I think this is a worthy trade-off. We're gonna go ahead and enlist this leader to join our ranks, but I'm gonna be sure to keep him off of the council. And let's give him, as well as the Queen of a Rift, we're gonna give both of these leaders some traits. And so for our second paragon here, let's go with the Defensive Engineer. Oh, that's if he's on the council. Never mind. We're gonna go with the Unyielding trait, since that's a military fleet effect. The other is a council effect. And so, like I said before, I'm keeping him off the council. And oh, hello Trisha, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Hopefully all's well. Atlas says that, yeah, tomorrow I'm going to my uncle's and aunt's house during Thanksgiving for my late birthday. Nice. We'll have some fun. Hopefully you get some more presents for your birthday. Yeah, I'm looking forward to, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but 2 dinners or 2 very big meals in one day. I'm going to sleep like a baby tomorrow night, and so I'm looking forward to it, all right? Guys, let's check out this federation next. And so this is a federation I just joined, and I see that I'm second out of 4 empires in this federation. This is a level 3 federation as well. If you want to see more of the details, check out the last stream. I've been trying to leave as many time points in between the streams as I can so that you guys can track all this. I know there's a lot of information, and so I try to keep all of this a little bit more organized for you guys. Here are our members, and so we can see how we rank up compared to them. And like I said, I spent a lot of the past 2 streams trying to, you know, make sure that I increase relations with these guys as best as I can. Trisha is making a standing rib roast tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look, I can't do this today, guys. You're gonna make me hungry on stream. That sounds delicious, Trisha. All right, and so yeah, we got our federation here. I'm looking at my fleets. I'm looking at the size of my fleet right now, and we're gonna start by reinforcing this. We are already researching the situation, the entertainment situation. And so this is what's happening right now. This says that the show is over, but the audience was invited to stick around to meet one of the acts. It could be an excellent opportunity to study the individuals in more detail, as each of them displayed abilities that we cannot even begin to replicate. Now, every performer is tremendously popular, so we may have time to only see one before the station closes. Which act should we prioritize? And so that's the current situation we have going on. You guys already voted. We're seeing the Maw, the cyborg. And so we're gonna see what's up with him, and we should have a situation here on our hands here, if I can remember to keep the game unpaused. All right, and so let's go ahead and move my construction ship forward here. It looks like we're starting to generate some influence. We have the High Ambassador here with another trait as well, and let's go ahead and go with the monthly influence. I'm gonna start going a little bit more, investing a little bit more into that resource because, yeah, I want to expand some more. The other empires seem to be slowing down just like myself. Let's go to those special resources as well. And it looks like I'm only generating 0.3 dark matter right now. And it's probably because if I go to my government tab, hover down to the policies and edicts, I have the Baryonic Insight Edict active. And so this increases my monthly civic research by 10% and it's going to be costing me most of the dark matter that I have. Now, let's say I wanted to sell this dark matter, right? Selling 1 dark matter will get me 14 energy credits. Now, energy credits don't really need too much of that, but man, wow, that sounds delicious, Trisha. Drenched in amazing AU juice and accompanied by fresh horseradish. Now, I love asparagus. In the past like 3 years, I think I've had more asparagus than I've had in my entire life. That sounds like my kind of meal right there. Are you gonna save some for the rest of the chat? All right, and so yo, we got buildings being built on our planets. We got time going. We still need to make contact with other species out there in the galaxy, and so I'm gonna reach out to these guys. Oh, that's a fallen empire. They're gonna probably say no. Hey, and although we are trying to increase our influence, if I see a commercial pack, I gotta go with it, and so that's gonna help increase our resources for both sides. It's just so tempting. So you're nice and hungry by tomorrow. I'm hungry right now. All right. Offer a migration treaty with the intelligent salamanders. Yes, let's do this. And so guys, we're going to look into this astral rift here, the entertainment nexus. This is meeting the maw. And so it says the reptilian cyborg stands at the height and width of a small transport ship with a mouth large enough to nearly swallow it as well. Now, other physical characteristics include gray scaled skin patched with transparent electrical panels, Now, a glowing energy core fastened to its torso and alloyed metal limbs complemented with a complex system of hydraulics. Given its enormous size, the cyborg is anchored solidly to its spot and is regarded as if it was a monument. Many fans have brought the monolith something to eat, which it seems to appreciate. Now, the aliens that volunteered for the show are also present, posturing as part of the act. And I'm going to, oh wow, I could try to secure a tissue sample, which looks like it's a very difficult situation, or I could offer it a snack. Look, the scientist in me wants to get that tissue sample. I must know, this is a much more difficult situation than what we were selecting before. Let's do it. This might have some bad consequences, but oh, I just had another empire propose a migration treaty to me, and I just passed it up. Yikes. All right, and so let's go ahead and look at our astral action here. We have, oh, so I have enough astral threads now to utilize 3 of the astral actions. The other 2 are on cooldown, and 1 I need to own a quantum catapult. And so I could flash forge a hyper relay at the cost of some astral threads. I think I might hold off on this one right now. I'm gonna save it for maybe some other astral actions. All right, so these guys, yes, they want to form a research agreement with me. I will accept pretty much every agreement that comes my way. And honestly, I want to see. Let's see what's going on here. All right, we got a couple of agreements going on with these guys. Okay, they want to. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get another one. I'm willing to sacrifice some of the influence here. Oh, cool. And I'm getting all these situations here. I need to make sure I change some settings here. Here it is, messages. What is this? I'm just gonna reset my messages to default. I think I changed something off stream here, but we're good to go. And yo, now that we have those migration treaties going on, I'm seeing here we have another potentially habitable world for my species. And so nice, let's keep this game going. We have the galactic community that has just formed, and we are already voting on a couple of resolutions here. Right now, we just have the forming of the galactic market, which I will fully support that, and the readied shield. Both of those I would like to support. We have the comfort of the fallen that has just spawned up. Unemployed workers have their happiness penalty reduced by 10%. I'm going to oppose this one because it has a negative modifier for diplomatic weight from tech. I don't want that. My empire is pretty tech-based as well. Again, I'm going for all of these research agreements. And so let's go ahead and do another skim here. Speaking of tech, let me see if I have exotic gases. I have 2 right now. And so I'm going to use those to upgrade 2 of my research complex buildings on my capital world. And let's buy some minerals here so that I can add a few more jobs to my planets. And I want to see if there's some worlds that I would like to add specific jobs to. So this is my factory world. I'm gonna squeeze on 2 more of those industrial districts. Want to get more consumer goods. On top of that, do I have volatile motes? I don't have volatile motes. As much as I would like to upgrade this mineral building, I'll have to wait because it does require more motes. But I could build a chemical plant. Now, this is a generator world. Ah, man, I don't have a lot of... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and build one of these because if I do, then I can upgrade this mineral purification plant. Matter of fact, I might just squeeze 2 of those on here for now. This is my forge world, which I honestly feel like it should be my... Yeah, this is going to be my forge world right here. Planet Atlantica. And Planet Bounty, I'm going to change this to a generator world if it's possible. I'm not seeing the option. Oh, there it is. There it is. So a generator world has been redesignated to, and I'm going to keep these 3 industrial districts for now. But until then, I'm going to go ahead and start building generator districts. Once we run out of space, I'm going to change those 3 districts back into probably a generator district if I have the room for it. Or I might just keep them. We'll see how the game goes, but let's go ahead and keep this thing going here. Planet Bounty is now a generator world. And so here is Planet Amor. We had a few situations going on here. Oh, and we got another empire. The Hive Mind has joined the galactic community. Nice. That's interesting.
Anomaly found.
And they're actually our rival right now. And so that rival word, I don't know. That could be rough sometimes. That every time I hear it, I feel like I need to reinforce some ships here. And so we got a few more ships on the way. I'm trying to remember this whole outliner here. I'm getting used to it still. But we have factions, and oh no, my High Ambassador has died of an incurable disease. Well, let's jump to our council here and let's assign a new leader. Oh. And we have a few options here. For the High Ambassador, this is a trust cap position, or it increases trust cap based on the... Excuse me, guys, the skill level. Oh man, sorry. This song is a jam. Here we go, here we go. That's beautiful. All right, so anyways, let's go ahead and select our general here and let's go with, honestly, I might go with the Energy Mongol. Oh, so he has nothing for him being a council leader, only if he's the governor of a area, which could be good. So let's go with it. Nonetheless, I also want to take a look at my leaders here. All right, so I have 5 out of 5 scientists, 3 out of 4 commanders, 2 out of 4 officials. And I believe we just recruited one. Okay, usually I thought they would get a trait right off the back, but I guess not in this case. And here we are in the galaxy. And so we got our Federation here doing pretty solid. Want to make sure we're continually increasing this, and it looks like we need to get a, let me see. Okay, fleet contribution set to low right now. I would like to increase this to medium, but we need to have a level 5 Federation in order to do so. And so we still got some ways to go. If we look right now, we are a little under the middle way of level 3 right now, but we're gaining some cohesion. We're doing okay there for right now. Our XP is looking pretty good as well, and so I'll come back to this. Let's look at our engineering technology next, and we're gonna go with the flat cannons. I run flat cannons on a lot of my ships, and again, I'm gonna be keeping my eye on this galactic community. Right now, we are about we're not doing too hot
System survey
on
complete.
the galactic community, but what? Wait a second, guys. You can put your leaders on the galactic community now. This is new to me right now. It used to be you would have envoys that you could put on the galactic community, but now it is your leaders. Okay, and so I actually have the unity for it, and I believe I have one more official that I can recruit right now. And so we're gonna go with the unifier here, who is not of our original species, but I'm gonna recruit them anyways. This is gonna be the first non-primary species that we have that we're recruiting into our empire, Mr. Targnish Yal. And there he is, and now he is on the galactic community, our representative. And so he has the unifier trait, which, yeah, that won't be helping us right now, but nice. And so I'm gonna see, okay, that did not increase my diplomatic weight as much as I wanted it to, but yeah, we're gonna have to work on that. Now, meanwhile, I'm looking over here at the food, and I'm gonna need either a food district or some jobs here. Actually, I have the room to build 3 more star bases, and that should be enough for me to build 3 hydroponic bays, and that'll get me back head over water when it comes to our food. And so we'll go ahead and get started on those right away, and I should be able to trade for enough alloys to get, let's see if I can get this here. This one already has one, this one does not have one, but actually I should, you know, if I could roll for some more paragons, I guess that could be nice. Wow, and oh, this one's already been upgraded. I was like, wait a minute, they're expensive. All right, so let's upgrade it here. I've been building a lot of these bases. I didn't realize that. All right, so that we'll come back to those a little bit later. We're gonna go ahead and go back to this astral rift situation that is pending. Now it says that there's an unorthodox sample collection situation. In our attempts to surreptitiously, that's an interesting word, gather a small piece of the reptilian cyborg's tissue. Ooh, we did it. Oh, we angered the creature. No. It subsequently vomited a wave of vicious green slime onto our away team, and we were escorted out of the facility by security drones. Strangely enough, the slime was observed to have remarkable healing properties on our skin. Nice! Small wounds and abrasions cleanly knitted themselves whole and left behind a pleasant sensation. This biology dense fluid could be used as a solvent for a variety of medical and curative therapies. Disgusting. And so this says here that we get a revolutionary medi-gel modifier added, increasing our medical workers' output by 50%. Ooh. Now this would be super useful for me, but I don't have a lot of room on my planets for more species. I might need to start building habitats here sooner than later. This also gives me 175 astral threads, and it ends the entertainment nexus situation. And so there that is. I believe that's our 3rd astral rift there we've completed. Sweet. And so let's jump back to our discoveries here. Up. There we go. And I gotta wait about another 200 days, and we're gonna go ahead and try to activate the astral splitting action so that we can open up another rift. I want to explore another one. And so pretty interesting. The cyborg moth literally threw up on us and it healed us. And so it's absolutely disgusting, but in a beautiful way. And so yeah, right now we're gonna go ahead and build some more industrial districts. I want to get some more alloys under my belt. Over here on planet Bounty, I would like to build another mineral purification plant. We're starting to run low on that resource, and that is not a resource you want to go dry. And so let me buy another one here, and that should be a temporary fix for now. We got a commercial agreement here that's going to give us even more energy credits. Awesome. We will take it. And soon, guys, we will be able to open another rift. Now, let me go ahead and see what my civilian ships are doing. And for now, I'm going to go ahead and just have them investigate anomalies. And we'll leave it at anomalies for now, for this scientist at least. All right, and then I have a construction ship. It should, yes, we are good to go for some further expansion. And we're gonna go for this planet as soon as possible. Let's go ahead and crank this speed up and let's get this game going. We also have another world inside of our borders here, and I'm gonna see if I don't already, yes, we are going to go ahead and send a species to colonize it right away. And let's go with another name here. I'm just gonna pick a random one. Thea, that's a pretty cool name. There it is. And so our next world we're colonizing is on the way. We need these worlds very fast. We need to expand our borders and colonize more worlds. Oh, and so cool. This is pretty sweet. I'm glad these situations are not pausing the game now. I can flow this thing a little bit better. We have an election underway, and the Queen of the Rift is currently getting most of the support in this empire so far. And so let me make sure the Senate floor is okay. The Senate floor is not on. Oh, it's almost out of recess here, and so it's going to be showtime in a second. All right, and we've expanded our borders. Wonderful. All right, so both of my construction ships are going to start building mining and research districts. And I'm going to go ahead and expand here next as soon as I can. There are astral threads in the system. There's a astral scar as well. And we have wormhole traveling technology. Next up, we're going to go for administrative AI. We'd like to get that research speed boost there. And we have an astral action available. Oh, we have a couple of astral actions available. We have a new astral action, Dimensional Lock. There it is. This allows my science ships to place one dimensional lock on a wormhole, L-gate, or shroud tunnel. Once locked, only those fleets with your permission may enter. Now, dimensional locks last for 10 years. Guys, besides that, we have the astral splitting. I'm using this again. Boom, baby, I love that sound effect. This is going to open up a astral rift. Now, let's see where this is located. There it is. There it is. Another astral rift has been ripped open. Let's grab our scientists here. Shivangi, Shouta, and let's explore our next astral rift. Let me see how many we've already explored. 3 astral rifts. We've completed 3 astral rifts, and we are going to be starting on our 4th. Now, I have a couple of star bases that are being constructed here, and now I'm going to start adding those hydroponic bays. We're also going to be increasing the anchorages. We're going to be building more anchorages so that I can increase the naval capacity size. Same thing on every one of these. And this is, for starters, going to get us out of the food deficit, and it's going to increase the size of our fleets, or at least the capabilities. And so we'll be able to have a bigger ship here. Now we've gone ahead and used this astral splitting. We're gonna have to build some more astral threads. Whoa, we are in business. And so right now the galactic community is on the Senate floor, and we're voting to form the market. And so that we shall do. I would like to increase my diplomatic weight, but let's first look at our astral rift situation. And so we've just started exploring it. We don't yet know what's on the other side, but we will soon. Let's see about expanding our borders here. And so, yes, there it is. We can do it. We're building a starbase here. And honestly, I might try to build one here next. Next up, let's go for our next tech. So we have some physics technology available here. Let's go for basic combat rules. And so what this does is it says that recent progress in AI behavioral theory allows us to designate specific combat roles to our shipboard computer. Awesome stuff. Also, we're gonna go ahead and look at our traditions next. Now, our first tradition was discovery. We completed that. Prosperity was next. Supremacy we started working on, but I wanted to join this federation that we're now a part of. And so I decided to lean a little bit more into the diplomacy tradition. And so doing so gave me the building relations agenda, which we launched, I want to say last stream. It might be the one we're launching right now. And for my first point into this, I know that we have a lot of embassies. And so diplomatic networking is going to be my next option. This says that the influence and prowess of our ambassadorial network is a source of great pride to the Double D's people. All right, the Double D's is the Dimensional Dominion Empire. It says that the effect of this tradition will give me +3 unity for each embassy that I have, and this allows for advanced diplomatic actions without an embassy. And so sweet, we will definitely go with this. My unity is at 144. When we start time back up, it's going to jump up to 166. It's going to take me 61 months for our next tradition here. Now, for our leader here, he's not on the council. Let's give him the perfectionist trait. This increases anomaly discovery chance. And for our construction ship here, I'm going to have to wait a little bit to expand. We're running a little low on influence.
Construction complete.
We have expanded again, and so awesome stuff there. We have our 4th astral rift situation. What is this? Ladies and gentlemen, we have the fluid, all right? I don't know what this is about, but this says that our rift sphere has arrived submerged inside a vicious reddish fluid. All around us drift large disc-shaped blobs of more solid matter, but we have avoided collision with them thus far. The solid wall of a gelatinous material surrounds us on all sides. Now, we glide along easily. The rhythmic pulsing we sense from within this rift is in sync with the harmonic frequency of the liquid around us. Every 3 seconds, we are pushed forward with a rush of pressure, driving us deeper into the tubular system. Resisting the flow is quite difficult on our engines. This is a great opportunity to sample collection, but the appropriate apparatus may impede our navigation in these twisting tunnels. And so right now we have 2 options. We have to, we can either deploy sample collection rig, which is much more difficult, or proceed forward at ease. And I think today I'm going to be diving into a lot of the more difficult options here. And so let's see what happens with the fluid situation. And so interesting. Yes, we are now inside of some sort of fluid-like material. We don't know what we just rifted ourselves into. But there it is. Now, I believe we have this astral rift that we were researching. And then, oh yeah, we did just manage to expand our borders here where there is it's just an astral scar right now, but I have a construction ship building all sorts of things around it. Now, something's happening just as I thought it would. We are running low on minerals. It's probably because I have some new jobs available. And so first things first, let's look at our technology here. Next up, let's go with research station output. We have a lot of those right now. I'm also gonna go with terraforming gases. I would love to have some Gaia worlds eventually in my borders, even if that means we have to terraform those later. And yes, now we're gonna go ahead and start building research stations in this system. It looks like I can also build hyper relays, which we're gonna wait on for a second because I'm pretty sure I only have, 100 rare crystals. Let's save those. Now we have rivalries being declared all around the galaxy here. Hopefully they're not inside of my Federation. Okay, the Federation's still gaining XP, so we're looking pretty good there right now. Okay, and we got our food back up to 0, and so, like I said, I kind of built some buildings ahead of themselves so that once one building has been built, the other that building will need resources for will be made on another planet somewhere. In this case here, I need a mineral world. That's what it's going to come down to.
Survey complete.
That's all it's going to come down to. And so here, let's see. Not a lot of minerals there. Is there another world nearby that we could potentially expand to later? I'm not seeing any targets anywhere. It looks like habitats it is. Now there is all this open space here, but it's currently being blocked off by this this empire over here and my Federation alliance over here. I don't have enough influence to get all the way over there. I can only take this little cluster that is right above my noggin. And so this whole area, that's about it. Now there are some pre-FTL worlds around. I can't really invade them because our Federation made me change some of my policies. And so, yeah, I can't just like declare war on empires like that. Nonetheless, we can expand our borders again, and we have a astral action available. This one's one that we've been running throughout most of the game. This is the Gaining Physics Insight, and this increases that monthly physics research by 10%. Now, I see our tech score is slowly but surely climbing. We are unlocking technology at a pretty solid rate right now, and we're gonna go with moat stabilization next. This allows us to exploit volatile moats that are in the galaxy. I am able to build volatile moat buildings, but no, yeah, we're good. We're doing okay. Now, my home world, I'm kind of torn right now because I would really like to build a mining district. I would. I don't even have enough minerals to build it. Now I do. I'm going to build just one more. And like I said, when we come back to our home world a little bit later on, we'll look into maybe building some more here now, later. I'm not 100% sure. We'll see what happens. Now here, let's see. Let me see what jobs are open. So yeah, plenty of jobs are open on this world. I'm not even going to bother building jobs just yet. Same here. We have 7 technician jobs open. On our generator world, what's going on? Okay, I see what's happening. So I can't really move the pops here because if they did, I would not have any mining jobs open, or I would have mining jobs open on this world. And so my pops are a little rowdy. You may see some crime on these worlds. A lot of these planets will have to have precinct houses on it, unless there's a way, maybe through technology, I can get rid of it. Now guys, back to the fluid situation. This says that sometime after arriving in this rift, we came to an abrupt halt as the sample apparatus trawling behind us became lodged in a narrowing of the tunnel system. Now, we attempted to free ourselves with intermittent bursts of propulsion, but the strength of the current prevented us from making any meaningful progress. The safest option may be to simply cut the sample apparatus free and continue onward. However, it may still be possible to preserve the sample by supplementing our propulsion with a charge of exotic gases. Using those emergency gases is going to cost me 50. Oh yeah, we're using it. This one's the more difficult option. This says that we will gain nano vitality crops as a research option, and we'll look at that as we finish our next society technology.
Construction complete.
All right, I got a paragon here with a trait available. Oh, what is this? For every enemy ship destroyed, we'll get 15 energy credits. Let's go! I like the sound of that. I don't know if there's any hostile ships even near me right now. This galaxy's too safe. There's not enough risk here. I do have my rivals over here on the right side. Oh, they're just hostile towards us now. We have rivals up here, the hive minds. And it looks like we're pretty equal when it comes to our fleet power. Now, if I were to declare war on them, this would be a humiliation war. But this empire would be a good empire to do that against because they currently have the most diplomatic weight in the galactic community, which is kind of bizarre. How could a consciousness have more diplo weight? What do you guys got going on over here? You have envoys. Oh, yeah, it's your envoys. 60% increased diplo weight from the envoys. For me, I'm getting nothing. And so those envoys seem to be a game changer. How do they have envoys on here when I can only put leaders on the galactic community? How bizarre. Unless I'm missing something. I wonder if it's because they're doing something. No, that didn't do anything. So I thought if I were to unassign the envoy, it would maybe have them come up as a position here that I could. Yeah, it looks like it's just leaders now. And so, all right, well, that's a little interesting. Let's see if we can increase opinions with a per se another empire. Oh, and I wonder if I could propose subjugation. And speaking of subjugation, guys, I am a overlord. And so one thing we're going to be looking at here after this is the agreement that I have with my other subject. And so I can't make this deal happen right now, but what I can do is start improving relations with these guys. They are pretty friendly towards us, and they do trust us, so that's pretty good. I've been trying to be a trustful empire in this game so far by building relations with other empires and forming strong relations. And so this is not who I wanted to talk to, or is it? What was I gonna do? I've lost track, guys. Oh, increasing relations with these guys. So let's improve the relationship with this empire. Oh, sweet, and they are doing it. So awesome. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and send a second envoy to make sure we get the most bang for our buck here with these guys. And I would really like to ask them to join. Actually, no, I'd rather try to subjugate them. And so we'll try to turn this friendly into a excellent relationship.
The spirits have granted us new
and we're gonna go ahead and look at our next technology here. We have that moat stabilization ready to go. And I'm gonna go for the colony development speed next because I have a few more planets I want to colonize. Here it is, building relations. And so when we launch this agenda, this is going to increase trust growth by 100% and increase diplomatic weight by 20%. That helps us in the galactic community. That helps us to form better friendships with other empires. And I want this council to be one member bigger. We're expanding the council again, and we're gonna have 6 council members. 6 council members. And so it's gonna be a pretty large council here. I might have to lean into maybe a council agenda or a council tradition here. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and jump back to our planets here. Planet Bounty. Oh, it looks like I'm lacking a little bit on the minerals again. Let me see, are the mining jobs being worked here? Not yet. But yeah, we'll go ahead and add a few more city districts to some of these worlds. I'm gonna get a head start here so that we can build some more jobs here in a bit. And building those city districts early on right now, a lot of these worlds that I have, actually not a lot of them, just about maybe these bottom 2, they have negative amenities. And so the more these city districts that I build, the more we'll have some clerk jobs open. Hopefully those pops will work those just to increase it just by enough. And guys, we have just formed the galactic market in the galactic community. Nice. And so we'll look at that here in a second, but let's look at what's going to be proposed on the galactic community next. And it looks like the Ready Shield is queued up. Now, I got some stuff going on here. Let's look at our head of researcher here that has a new traits. What? Can scientists command fleets? Because I have a scientist here with the scout trait. I'm gonna have to look into that the next time we're looking at our fleets here. But it sounds like there's a lot of different changes here happening with the leaders. Excuse me. All right, so let's keep this thing going so that we can look back into that fluid astral rift situation. I'm checking around at systems. Oh yeah, we gotta expand here next. We have taken all the systems that I need over here. And so I'm gonna buy another handful of minerals here. I would love to get that back on track. And we do have 12 minerals there, so that's perfect. I'm going to move my other construction ship all the way up here to expand our borders to
The
next.
faithful have claimed
And let's
a
look
new
back
world.
at the fluid situation. Now we're in the chamber. And this says here that, says by supplementing our propulsion with a charge of exotic gases, we were able to rip the apparatus free from the tunnel wall. Now, we have since been able to recover the valuable samples. The laminar flow along the tunnel walls has kept us centered in our journey. Now, several days have passed without much incident. The disc-shaped foreign bodies surrounding us are also caught within the flow. They gently drift and tumble past the sphere. Now, we have witnessed no evidence of sentient life. In fact, our strongest supposition at this point is that we are inside of some unknown, massive superorganism. Now, if our presence has not been noticed by any natural defenses, we have not yet witnessed it. We now find ourselves in an enormous chamber. The walls are lined with veiny protrusions. Now, the chamber walls regularly expand and contract, forcing millions of liters of fluid through a single exit. Are we in this thing's bow? It says, as we held our position, we discovered a second entryway into the chamber. Traced amounts of crystalline matter are suspended in the fluid coming from this tunnel. The pressure of its flow is low enough that with some skillful navigating, this office could be explored, or this orifice. Orifice. All right, so let's go with the more challenging situation here. Actually, I'm going to follow the flow outward. I don't want to risk a difficult situation just for 200 rare crystals. And so let's go with the follow the flow outward. Let's just go with the flow. I got a leader leveled up here, our high ambassador. They're currently, yeah, they're on the council. And so let's see if there's some council traits here. Yeah, there we go. Mining rush. We need this. If this character is on the council, they'll increase minerals from jobs by 2.5%. Nice. And so we'll go for that there. And then let's look at our new planet, Planet Thea. And so this is our newly colonized world. It's kind of hard to say what I'm going to do with this planet just yet. I feel like I have a number of different types of worlds here, but not enough districts to make this planet, Planet Thea, a mining world. There's only one mining district here. But what I could do is go ahead and start by building a mineral purification plant on this world. And I'll probably just go ahead and get a head start here on the precinct house as well. I mentioned earlier, a lot of my planets have been having some crime growing on the worlds. Oh, this is just an official. Okay. I'm gonna have them increase food from farmers. I already see our food production's going down a little bit. Let's go ahead and assign one of our officials. I'm gonna assign them to my planet. Yo, Dubstep, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. We're playing some Stellaris today. This is our Astral Planes first kind of campaign that I'm putting together. We're streaming over here on Twitch and YouTube. In between each stream, I give you guys the chance to vote on situations that I leave off after the end of the stream. And so, yeah, we got a bunch of votes in the last run. We voted to meet a cyborg lizard pretty much. And yeah, some interesting things happened there. And so right now we are exploring our fourth astral rift. We're inside, we've now pieced together that we are inside of some pretty much massive creature. We went into this rift and we ended up somehow inside of a creature, and we're just kind of exploring through it. And so we're on the next chapter here in a bit. It should pop up here. Oh, speak of the devil, there it is. And so it's called the Fluid, and now we're on the Blob situation. This one says that on the far side of Orifice, we entered another cavity. Now this chamber dwarfed any other we had seen this far. Here, thin and delicately branched tendrils stretch out in every direction. There are so many intricately woven together that it has become difficult to proceed. The fluid in this environment is saturated with gases which have been easy for us to collect. Now, suddenly an amorphous blob the size of a starship was observed several hundred meters away. Attempting to observe it from a distance, we somehow managed to draw its attention. The rift sphere was quickly absorbed through the entity's membrane. Its interior is composed mostly of corrosive enzyme. Now, the sphere's whole is being digested as we speak. Wow, and so we're now inside of something else. Our tactical officers recommend immediate evacuation, but our biologists theorize Its enzymes can be neutralized by combining the gases and fluid we have at our disposal. So guys, as always, got to go for that tough situation here. We're pumping exotic gases and we're neutralizing this beast. This is going to cost me 100 exotic gases, but I'll gain some astral threads. Let's see what happens. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and go back to our plants here. We need minerals, and so really we need pops. That's what it is. And actually, let's go to the market here. Okay, so there is, the galactic market has been founded. Oh, that's right. We don't have a planet that the galactic market is on right now. And so I'm gonna go back and see if I have any trade value on these plants. Got 32. Looks like 32 is the most trade value that I have on any of my worlds right now, which is sad, a little sad. Let's go ahead and see if we can activate an astral action here. And so we have the Flash Forge Hyper Relay. Let's do this. This will allow me to, it'll allow one of my construction ships to instantly build a hyper relay. And so let's go over here to one of our, here we go. This guy's got more on his plate than, actually, yeah, I guess we can go ahead and just build one here. Sure, why not? And so doing so should, what are they doing? There it is. And so there goes our hyper relay. It has been made. Bingo. And so we have now used our astral action, and this is the screenshot taken of the stream. We have used that bad boy to, or we use that action to instantly build one of those. And I'm going to see if that has a certain amount of uses. No, it just has a cooldown. Wow. So certain astral actions like this one here, you can use 4 times. It looks like I have one more chance to use the astral splitting action. And we used that just recently to open up another astral rift. We have another one that's inside of our borders that I'm going to explore a little bit later. And we will definitely use that action later on. And so looks like I need some more minerals here. And let's go ahead and start building mining stations. Also, I got about 1.4 thousand alloys collected. We're gonna go ahead and buy some more, or we're gonna build some more ships. And what is this? Offer association status to another empire? Who is this? The Yastun? Where's the Yastun? Oh, they want to invite the authority of Athos. This used to be a rivaling empire. Yes. And now the Federation grows stronger. And now they have association status with us. This is excellent. They're also going to establish an embassy with us. And if you guys remember, we have a tradition that gives us +3 unity for every embassy offer. And so just slowly increasing that that unity. And that's going to be looking at, well, now we're looking at our traditions here. And it's going to take me 6 more months here to unlock our next tradition. Awesome, awesome. And so I got a couple of fleets here that are being created. Let's see, most of my fleets are currently over here at the borders. We had some action going on over here, and I just wanted to make sure if they were going to attack us, you know, I want them to realize, yeah, we're going to be waiting here. And so, cool. We got that situation going on. Let's see. Do I have any more bases? Actually, I have 9 for 9 star bases created right now, but we're already running low on food again. And so, yeah, maybe here in the future, I might need a planet designated to food. Now, back to diplomacy. All right. I got a couple of options here. I could get an extra envoy, but instead I think I might lean into, let's go with, man, we got some really good options here for diplomacy. I think I might go with direct diplomacy first. And so this is going to increase our trust cap by another 50 and increase our trust growth by 33%. Yo, Longer, what's going on? How am I doing? How's the DLC? I'm enjoying it. I've been seeing a lot of mixed opinions online. For me so far, I really like exploring these astral rifts and just kind of tinkering around with astral actions. The UI, I feel like it's not bad. It's a little different than what I was used to, but honestly, I'm okay with just kind of picking these things up here. What? A empire I was not expecting wants to become my bulwark, and they want my basic resources. This is going to hurt me, but I need it. And this reminded me to look at our, I'm accepting it. Boom. And so they're now, I believe, a part of the Federation. Nope, they're not a part of the Federation. Who's the president? As soon as I become president, I'm making it so that subjects can join the Federation. But I have another subject. That's putting us at 2 subjects now. Let's select the direct diplomacy. And I wonder if I could have these guys be my subject now. Oh, they're actually at war with the hive minds Oh, heck no. Oh, heck no. We need to humiliate you. Oh, this is going to put me at war with a couple of empires at once. All right, so this is going to be very, very interesting. We can't let these guys conquer these guys. It's not going to be, that's not good. It's going to make them stronger. Huh. This puts me in a weird, like a not so good position.
Spaceborne creature encountered.
What should we do? Should we go to war with these guys? Guys, we got some folks here in the chat. I'm going to leave this. If you're watching this bad boy on Twitch, I'm going to get a poll here started. And here we go. I'm going to be asking, should we go to war? You guys got 1 minute to vote on that bad boy. And so the poll is up and ready to go. Let me know. And we'll get that vote on while we continue the game. And so if you're watching this bad boy on Twitch, vote now. Should we go to war with these freaking hive minds? You guys are voting no. Thank you. You're doing me a huge service because I do not want to go to war with the hives. They're going to, it's...
An alien
oh no, everyone's subjugating everyone. All right, so let's go to our agreements next. And yeah, I could build a holding on their planet. Okay, so that's good because right now they have all of my resources in the negatives. I think we should maybe go for, if there is a food holding, which I'm not seeing right now. Yeah, nothing for food. And so instead, I think I might go for another action here. Yo, Old Man Wardath, welcome to the stream. Old Man says, my friend, I love Astral Rifts. I love it too. It just, I feel like, you know, this kind of thing, nice. All right, so you guys voted no for us going to war. I appreciate that because I was not ready. Mentally and literally, I was not ready for that war here. But no, yeah, the Astral actions have been really awesome. I feel like I enjoyed a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I'm enjoying it. I've been seeing a lot of pushback on this DLC, but I'm thinking it's okay. Like it's not hurting me. Now, when it comes to like the game not working for people, completely understandable. I don't want to like dismiss anyone else's opinion about the game, but yeah, just I'm enjoying it a bunch. I feel like I'm one of the few. And no, yeah, it's not been bad. The situations have been pretty interesting. I mean, I feel like we're getting mid-game content right now. And so, guys, I'm going with the Emporium for our first holding on my subject's world. Like I said, energy we need. I mean, we really need a couple of these resources, but we just got a new subject. And so I'm not even changing this agreement just yet, but this is just adding the holding to their world. Now, oh, I can negotiate the term here in like 50-something days. That's not bad. Oh, I have to wait 800 days. We'll look at this. We'll look at what happens. Now, for my other species here, they're taking some of our research, and I got to change that, like ASAP. I don't know if I'll have enough unity or influence for this. Yeah, I need a lot more influence if I want to do this. But right now, my subjects are running me a little dry, and so we're going to have to make some trades here. And let's get this back on track. Let me see here. Let's go ahead and going to sell some of these consumer goods. That's primarily my upkeep resource. I got a lot of alloys too, so I think I could maybe get away with selling some of these just until we get this whole subject situation back under control. And so that should be enough to get me enough energy credits back on track. And then we'll start rebuilding our empire from there. And some of my favorite PDX DLCs have mid-negative reviews. Yeah. And I feel like this tends to happen a lot with games now. But like I said, it is what it is. I just, I made these videos for them, and I just feel like, you know, the DLC, like people just haven't been responding to it very well. And I'm kind of critical of my work. And so just kind of seeing that made me feel like, dang, like what can I do to make this situation better? And this is it. I can enjoy playing the game. And so that's the best I can really do. I can keep having fun putting together these campaigns. Whether people don't like the game or not, I'm still just going to pretty much enjoy it. But no, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, completely understandable with some of the situations going on, but yeah, that's all I can really say. Yeah. Guys, let's go back to the fluid situation. I have so many situations up here already. This is going to make me go crazy here if I don't click away some of these. We have a new vassal and an overlord. What? Hey, that's another vassal. That's another overlord for our federation. That's like three overlords in our federation so far. And so let's see here. Let's look at this fluid situation, and now we have dissolution. This is that while significant in size, the creature turned out to be remarkably primitive in its biology. And so yeah, we went into a rift. Now we're inside of something.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Yo, Simon CV, welcome to the stream. Thank you for bringing your community here. Guys, I'm Offing Delete. Welcome. We are in the middle of a Stellaris campaign right now. We're playing with the Astral Planes DLC. We are in the middle of a rift. We are inside of something, and right now we're trying to figure out like what we're inside of. Can we survive this? I don't know. We're just figuring things out. We're inside of something massive, and so yes, I'm having a wonderful stream. Simon, I gotta see what's up with this game you're playing, because every time I see it, I'm like, oh, this looks cool. Just the way it's set up, like that over-the-top view mode of the galaxy, it looks pretty awesome. Also, it was nice hearing your majestic voice on stream today. Guys, if you were in my stream before, or if you're watching this over on YouTube, Simon TV just came in with the raid. He has a incredibly, just, I can't even put words on it, 10 for 10 voice. One of the best voices streaming out here on the internet. Check him out. Guys, we have this dissolution situation. It says that while significantly in size, the creature turned out to be remarkably primitive in its biology. Now, very soon after releasing our unique concoction of gases, its membrane dissolved. Now, no longer able to maintain cellular integrity, its internals were carried away into the surrounding elements until only the massive core remained. Nice. Now, we are pleased to report that we have successfully recovered the object, which is not wholly unlike the nucleus, but many single-cell organisms from our own dimension. Now, in addition, the sampling rig we managed to save previously has been able to recover a significant amount of material from the beast. Our biologists are eager to investigate what secrets it may contain. Now, our speculation is that this creature was some sort of antibody in this colossal network of tubes and fluid, and identified us as a foreign threat. Damaged by the encounter, we have recovered with our trophy. Is this done? Oh, we just found a relic, a Plasmic Core. All right, so we're gonna check this out here. Then we're gonna look at, we also just found some astral threads, and we've completed our 4th astral action. And so, holy moly, I gotta see what this is all about here. All right, we got, first of all, we're gonna go ahead and have another astral action available to us. And so now we have dimensional shifting. And this says that this will unlock the phase fleet action, which allows your fleets to phase out of existence, safe in a different dimension for 180 days. The fleet returns fully repaired. And this action can only be used once and then adds new functionality to your fleets. What? So there it is. We've completed 4 astral rifts. We have another one to go here soon. Let's see, is there another subject? Nope, that's the same one we saw before. Let me close out some of these really quick. I think I just passed up on a migration treaty. I'm sorry, Empire. Nice. Let's go to our relics here, and here it is, the Plasmic Core. This has a passive effect. It increases pop growth speed by 10%. And if we activate this, which we don't have Unity for it right now, but we'll build that back up later on. It says every pop on a random planet gains the plasmic trait. What is this plasmic trait? I have to know. Excel, what's going to happen tomorrow and Friday Alpha? Excel, tomorrow I'm going to be having some dinner. I'm going to try to make it to 2 family dinners, but if I don't make it to the 2nd family dinner, I'm going to come home and I'm going to have a Thanksgiving stream, guys. That's the game plan. All right. That artwork is so different to the others. I know, it feels kind of like cartoonish almost in a way. But how about you, Excel? What do you have going on tomorrow? But yeah, outside of that, guys, we have a Star Trek stream coming up this Sunday over on Twitch. And after that stream, we're going to be watching Star Trek Deep Space Nine. I got a watch party channel set up for it. And so if that's something you're interested in, tune in this Sunday. The schedule will be set up and all that jazz. But yeah, the Plasmic Core reminds you of something. What does it remind you of, Excel? This, for some reason, just gives me Rick and Morty vibes. But sweet, that's active there. We're gonna go ahead and use some of the 800 minor artifacts that we have. And it reminds you of the space amoeba. Interesting. Oh, from the Star Trek original. I'm thinking of the amoeba you're talking about in this game. I was like, all right, having a little bit harder chance of like relating that there. But yeah, we're also gonna go ahead and proclaim religious revelation. That's going to give me a handful of unity here. That puts us closer to being able to activate this plasmic core. We're gonna celebrate some diversity as well, and now we are able to. And then I want to discover a precursor insight. And so let's go ahead and activate this thing. Ooh, listen to the goo. Kind of looks like it's out of Borderlands. Nice. You haven't played Borderlands in a long time. The space amoeba in Star Trek was way deadlier than in Stellaris. Interesting. Very interesting. You have my curiosity. Let's look at our species here. What do they have? Do they have this trait? Where is it? We want to see it.
An alien empire now speaks to us in the language of the divine.
I'm not seeing this trait anywhere. The plasmic traits. I think they said they give it to 1 pop. Oh, do I need to find this in my planet tab? I don't see it here either. What did this relic do to us? Let's go find out. So every pop on a random planet gain the plasmic trait. Now, which planet was it? Which planet could it be? This planet that has that new trait is a mystery. Can you guys help me guess this? Well, I already said mystery. Yeah. I'm not seeing the trait anywhere. Excel, you're gonna look at the trait. I appreciate it because I'm looking for it and I don't see anything about it. Look at the species in my empire. Yeah, that's what we were looking at before. This is showing empire species. None of them seem to have the, oh, here it is, plasmic. All right, so here it is. The Euro species has it and increases pop growth speed by 15%. Pop growth housing usage is decreased and habitability is increased by 15%. And so there it is. There it is. And so this is going to be the primary. Let me rename the species. Can I rename you, please? Let me rename you. Huh. What does the quote say? Did I miss that? Oh, it says the external membrane and here, let me move myself out of the way. You guys probably can't see it. The amphibious body of this species allows them to adapt to any environment and renders them immune to a wide variety of diseases. And so I would say that's pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. What do you guys think? The plasmic trait. Yeah, I'm going to be activating that a little bit more here. I was kind of hoping that my primary species would get it, but there it is. Yeah, I like that. And so like, that's what I'm talking about. That's pretty sweet. Like, that's not a bad thing here. I guess that's not what people are complaining about, but
Situation log updated.
all right, and so, oh, Empire's broken their commercial pact with us. Why? What? What did I do to you?
Incoming transmission.
Let's see. Look at all these commercial packs being broken. What? Something's going on in the galaxy. Something's happening. I didn't break the migration treaty. Oh, we're allied to rivals and they hate that. Well, what rival is it? Because I don't understand. These guys are all upset. And Japanese fictions and Dungeons and Dragons, it turns your pops into slime people and oozes them. Oh, why do I feel like that sounds like something from The Simpsons? I feel like I remember an episode like that or something. I can't remember. What are the aliens' names in The Simpsons? That's the trivia question of this stream here. First person gets a cyber high five. And yo, the Grundon Hive is insulting me. Guys, we voted earlier. You guys said don't go to war with these guys, but I don't know if I can.
Construction complete.
What is going on? Something's happening in these systems. Okay, so I'm seeing flashing icons here, letting me know about situations going on in the galaxy. I kind of like it, I kind of don't. It's kind of like distracting me. I didn't agree to focus on this. Let's go to our situations here. I don't have any situations active. One is named Clang, I think. Oh, Kang and Krotos. Nice. Nice. I like that. I like that a lot. That sounds pretty badass, I'm not gonna lie. All right, guys, artificial moral codes. This is a absolute must for the Empire I'm playing with today. Decreases crime and increases amenities, which we've been needing help with a bunch this game so far. Let's go back to our planets here and see what's happening job-wise. And it looks like most of the specialist jobs on this world have been filled in. But now we definitely need enforcer jobs to be filled in. So we're gonna try to squash this this crime situation. Excel says, Alpha, since you did Thanos stream, I'm sad that Kang is stalling. I am too. Well, I did do a Kang the Conqueror stream back then, but I will always try to come back and find a better way to do the stream. The next way that I do it, oh, guys, the Dimensional Dominion has been chosen as the president of the Star Science Alliance. Nice. We're the president of this federation now. But yes, I do have plans to do another Thanos run, only this time I'm going to shoot it in a different form of content. I'm not going to do a live stream. I want to do a video. And so I want to make a video version of it. I want to do my own little acting and stuff in it and just kind of have some fun with it, messing around. But yes, I'm still getting familiar with editing software. And so, yeah, just having some fun there. Let's see, we have some new engineering technology here. And I think I'm gonna go with actually weather control systems. Yeah, I've been hearing all kinds of stuff about that, Excel. I'm just taking it day by day at this point because I do want to see Kang. Like I feel like we're just getting started with Kang the Conqueror, and I feel like it's just so soon to like get rid of him. But I don't know. I'm not the one in charge of these things. Yeah. Well, whatever happens right now happens. We'll see. We just got to be patient. I have to sell some more resources here. And yeah, besides that, let's get this negative situation under control. Boom. Now my energy credits are all over the place. That's a lot of energy credits right there. I think I should have some special resources. Yes, I got volatile motes. I remember building those buildings earlier, and let's add this to our monthly trade as well. This is like the most I've tinkered with just with resources in a bit. Oh no! I would not like that, Excel. I'm down for some Dr. Doom. All right, don't get me wrong, but I want Kang right now. Like Fantastic Four had his chance earlier. We saw Dr. Doom in that. I'm sure Disney could hopefully do better here. I mean, that's 50-50 these days, but I mean, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I like Dr. Doom, but we have not had Kang yet on the MCU or just in Marvel movies. I'm trying to see more Kang, and like the ending of let me see, the ending of Ant-Man, I was like, yeah, I want that. I want like 1,000 Kangs. All right, that'd be sweet. All right, guys, so yo, back over here though, let's go back to planet Thea. And I don't have this planet designated to anything just yet, but I'm gonna go ahead and start building buildings for current resources that we do need, and energy grid being one. The food, I feel like it's just, I can't stop that situation. It's just, we're always gonna be needing food, and so I'm gonna give up a district here, and we're gonna build an agricultural district. I tried to only build hydroponic bays, and let's go with the flash forge. Actually, no. Let's do some expansion. Oh, and here we have a size 13 world. We need this. Colonize this, and look at that. The species that has the plasmic trait. Dang, the only thing that sucks with this species having the plasmic trait is that they're lithoids, and so these both literally just counter each other out. They have a negative prop growth speed modifier, and then they have a pop growth speed modifier. And so even though they have the plasmic trait, which increases pop growth speed by 15%, we're only going to get a 10% pop growth speed modifier since they're lithoids. So yeah. With the Mortis, Ramatut, Centurion Kangs, and the end of the Quantumania, in addition to the Kang, I know, and we got Victor, the Victor in TVA. Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Like I said, I feel like they've already pushed forward with the story. They might as well just keep going. Like, there's no point in stopping now. You're already midway in. Like, yeah. All right, and so let's go back to our construction ships here, and let's go ahead and start building. I don't have, not having a lot of minerals right now is really, really hurting my empire. All right, and so Iron Boy and Kang, yeah, that is true. That is very true. There are lots of Kangs out there. Oh, this is it. This is the mining world. We need this. Now this I will send lithoids to. Yes. And so we may have a mining world on our hands here. And yeah, we finished another rift here. Let's go ahead and try and get another one started. Until then, I'm going to have my scientists just go ahead and start exploring the galaxy here. All right, so now one of my subjects is a bulwark, and that's what's hurting the resources right now, are these subjects. And so I gotta buy resources here because my subjects are doing what I would normally do to an overlord, take all of their resources. And so let's go back and see if I can change any of this. Oh, and I got 28 days until I can negotiate a... Wait, what? Oh, in 27 months, jeez. They're gonna be taking my basic resources for so long. That is a long time. And these guys, I can't do this yet. I need 44 influence. But yeah, right now we're gonna be focusing on saving influence so that I can change these agreements with my subjects. And I have control. Oh, this might be showtime, ladies and gentlemen. We have control of a Federation fleet. It's not strong enough though. I don't trust depending on that to protect the north side of my borders here. But I think we should maybe take the fight. Now that we're president of the Federation, we should take this fight. These guys are inferior to us. Let's see what this hive mind is. Inferior. We're doing it. Humiliation. Wait, are they at war still? They are at war with some fellow organics. You want Dune 2 so bad? All right, yo, so I just went to go see Napoleon yesterday. I went into it completely blind, and I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it. There were some things I kind of wanted more of in the movie, but that movie was fun. All right, I had a lot of fun watching it. I would highly recommend it. But yes, Napoleon was a good movie. Ruining plants from below. Having a subterranean lithoid species, ruthless industrialist. Nice. It was, I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to spoil it, but I think it was like, there were some parts that were unintentionally funny. But no, I mean, Phoenix is Phoenix. He's fire. Let me see here. Let's declare war on these guys. We have a whole federation backing us up. Let me make sure. Wait. Let's get my fleets up here first. Gonna be nice and patient about this, not jump into anything too quickly that I can't handle. Yes, he's eccentric. I agree. Like throughout the movie, there were parts where it was just like silence. And I love moments like that when going to the movie theater where like the actor is so good that they just kind of like, you just get so absorbed into the movie that it was a great movie. I had a lot of fun watching it.
The spirits have granted us new wisdom.
He wants to do a character exactly how many times wants to and not a moment more. Yeah, I like him. I like him. Guys, let's go ahead and go with deep core mining technology next. We need all the resources we can get right now. I am hardly surviving at the moment. Oh, build mining stations, yes. But yeah, this is why we're gonna be expanding for a little bit. Oh, and I have a lot of influence here. Let's hold up. That should be enough. That should be more than enough influence. I don't know how we just got all that, but I gotta change these agreements here. Yeah, oh yes. All right, so they don't like the deal. That's their problem. They're not accepting this deal right now. Well, you kind of don't have a choice. All right, so now I'm going to ask for their resources. Oh, this is a deal right here. This might do it. I'm asking for all of their basic resources. In return, they're going to be taking I think this is the same amount of resources they were getting from us before. And we should be good after this deal has been accepted.
Incoming transmission.
Let's wait for the next month to pass, and bingo, baby! Woo! Stonks! 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 Right there. That's what I'm talking about, baby. And so now we got a bulwark, and we got our resources back on track. Here in the galactic community, we are voting on the readied shield situation. This increases diplomatic weight from fleet power by 20%. And speaking of diplomatic weights, while the hive mind is growing, we are as well. And so we're catching up. We've moved up a few spots in the Galcom. And let's jump over here to our planet, Thea. Planet Thea. Yeah, we're gonna be getting we're gonna stock up on some resources here really fast. And I'm gonna stop selling food. I'm gonna stop selling consumer goods. And let's see what that does to the energy credits for a second. I still need, okay, so that's still looking good. I could probably keep selling the consumer goods, but I'm gonna go ahead and start selling some food now. I just wanted to see how much I had total. There we go, and then I think we should be good. Wonders if you can put lithoid terrabores and habitats. I can't remember. We may have to explore with it because we have only found a handful of worlds right now. Talk about depopulating the galaxy of worlds, yeah. Oh yeah. That's how I feel with machines. It's literally like, hey, we're coming here to live on your world. We're gonna just, that's why I like machines. There's no feelings. It's just pure logic and destruction. It's all calculations. It's just, we're here to take over your world. Guys, we have a new tradition here available for us. We're gonna continue down the diplomacy path with eminent diplomats. Now this says, as we take to the stars, our diplomatic wing has become important as never before. By overhauling our training processes and focusing on talent retention, we can give our diplomats the tools to act as true missionaries for building great relationships. Yes. Now this will increase diplomatic acceptance, and it gives our envoys who are improving relations a 1% chance each month to acquire a favor. I feel like you're matrixing every planet exactly. Exactly. I saw something very interesting too about, if we're gonna go down the sci-fi route, Terminator was intended to be a prequel to The Matrix? How insane is that? Guys, back in the Democratic ruler election here, we have our Queen of the Rift getting the most support in our empire. She may win the next election. I believe this is like her third run for Queen of the Rift. And so she's holding that position down very well. Or at least she's been a fan favorite for a long time. All right, I think we should have our ships in position here, if not sooner than later. Oh, and one of my scientists has worked himself to death. Guys, if you are working and watching this stream here, be sure to take a deep breath. Get you some air. I know it's that busy time of the season. At my job, it's been very busy as well. When you get off work, just try to take a breather, take in the moment. Think about the tip of your fingertips and just kind of we're gonna pause the stream for a quick second, guys. I'm gonna go grab some water, but tune in for some more Stellaris Astral Rifts. We'll be right back. All right, yo, we are back, and let's go ahead and dive back into the Astral Rifts. If you're still here, thank you for hanging out for us, guys. We are playing with this pretty interesting empire so far, and we've managed to become an overlord, a Federation member. Let's check out the Empire Opinion map mode here. Lots of friends in the galaxy. Like I said, we got rivals on opposite ends here who are both in an alliance with each other, and so that makes it a little bit more difficult for my empire to really declare war on one or another. And so, yeah, the first two Terminators were T-800 infiltrators with Model 101 Exodermis. So what's the Model 101 Exodermis? I'm not sure I recognize that term. Okay, and so here, guys, I was just checking to see if we had a holding with our species here. We could offer them association status into our federation, which would be absolutely wonderful. And speaking of which, let's jump back to our federations here after oh yeah, we're gonna vote yes for that. We do want our subjects to join the federation. Let's change some laws. 3 was, remember in the series that the Terminator was stated to be, in number 3, was it the lady, like the lady Terminator that was wearing like the burgundy? All right, guys, can subjects join? Oh, the other members are voting against this. And so, yeah, we're gonna save this so that we can get some, oh, 3 was a typo. Oh, there was, remember in the series that the Terminator was stated to be, are you talking about the Sarah Chronicle or the Sarah Connor Chronicles? Man, you're making me want to play some robot empires, and my empire actually has the strongest economy right now. That's probably because I have dark matter. Ooh. Oh, the models stand for exterior. Okay, copy that. I see.
Special project complete.
All right, and so besides that, guys, we got an astral rift here that we need to use, our last astral splitting action. And yeah, Model 101 is the Arnold Livingston, copy that. All right, deep core mining is complete. That should help us get more minerals here. And guys, we're back on track, man. We have to change up some things here. We're expanding our council size. Let's go with, oh, honestly, I might have to go with Shadow Reaver. We'll get more dark matter from scientists, but only by like 0.2. But nonetheless, I want it. I want more dark matter. And so let's grab a scientist here. Let's go with Rosen. And again, this is like our third non-Mishar species. Mishar is our primary species. On the council, we got our Queen of the Rift, who I believe is a newly appointed Queen of the Rift again. And let's go with, you know what, let's actually go with, oh man, I got some options here. Got a decent amount of alloys. Let's go with military buildup. This will decrease the ship building cost. On top of that, the council legitimacy is at 86%. I didn't even know how I was doing this, but this says that based on a faction's approval throughout the empire, council legitimacy affects the ability of the council to enact agendas. Wow. Now, current council legitimacy is at 86.6. Council agenda speed is at 18.3. Or it gets a plus 18.30%. Now, council legitimacy above 50% will provide a bonus to monthly agenda progress, while council legitimacy below 50% will provide a penalty to the progress. Cool, so let's actually go ahead and check out our factions here. We haven't looked at these much this game. And right now, our biggest faction is the Xeno Rights League. Even though I'm pretty sure I'm promoting this faction, and the Xeno Rights League is still, actually, I might have to start promoting this one. I'm gonna stop promoting this one. This one's just, it has 61 pops. The other two have 34 and 28, but this one's generating the most unity right now, and it looks like they're enjoying the way that I'm running this empire. The only issue that we need to address for them is keeping any enclave stations within our border facilities. Cultural exchange will please the Xeno Rights League, which, let's check around here. There should be, oh, there goes an enclave right there. The artisan troops. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And so we'll be utilizing that a little bit later on. I got the Federation fleet traveling up here towards the top. I need to build another construction ship. That's what it's coming down to. Let's go to our shipyards here. I'm building another one because we have so much space here to cover now. I have influence to expand my borders in multiple directions. I'm gonna build 2 more, and I'm gonna have them begin automatically building. Oh, I got my first favor. That's good. We'll need many more though if we want to pass more laws in our Federation. All right, so let me see here where, okay, so yeah, we got an enclave 2 systems away, as well as a dig site, the hole in the ground dig site. We're gonna expand over this first. Again, I wanna get my hands on those astral actions here. One in particular, the astral splitting, so that we can open a astral rift. Gonna squeeze on some more jobs as well. This is our forge world. Nice. And I'm actually collecting more favors now, and so I need a little under 400 more astral threads to be able to use an astral action. So let's go ahead and reinforce while we wait for this. Our fleets are getting stronger. These guys, oh, their fleet is equal to ours now, and so their war is still going on, but I still won't be able to help them just yet. And so what I'm gonna do next here is I would like to reach out to another empire. Oh, that's an ancient caretaking fallen empire, okay. Let's reach out to our friendly friends over here, and I'm gonna make a trade deal. I would like some information. And so I'm asking for communication and active sensor links. Pink, hello, welcome to the stream. Pink says, I hope everything's going well. It's been a while ago, but the Stellaris Nexus live demo was fun. I can't believe you resisted my sneak attack. Oh yeah. What's going on, Pink? Welcome to the stream. What are you referring to? The sneak attack? I do not remember. Are you talking about the one that we played, or? Because I remember we played I had a stream here a while back for the Stellaris Nexus, and I'm gonna try it out again. I'm gonna have some fun with that. I cannot wait. But yeah, right now we're playing with the Astral Planes DLC, and so right now I'm trying to get some active communications with other empires. We still don't know many of the other empires out there in the galaxy. I have a lot of minor artifacts, which I know these other empires tend to fiend over. I wonder, can I trade you dark matter? Oh, I can. How much dark matter do I have? Yeah, I'm not gonna trade the dark matter up right now. We'll hold off on that. Instead, I'll give them maybe another special resource. How about some bold motes? There you go. We'll call that a day, and I'll see you later, my friend. I appreciate you giving me contact to the other empires in the galaxy. Before you tagged me a few turns before to end to make sure you didn't steal the Nexus from me. It was the showcase game. Oh yeah, so I do remember that. Yeah, I just can't remember what's happened in it.
Spaceborne creature
I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch. Because it's been a while since I played that game actually, but was that me? I don't remember. I think I was playing with the United Nations of Earth Empire. Hope Astral Plane is good. I haven't had to play. I haven't had a chance to play it yet. So yes, what we're doing right now is we're going through and we're just kind of looking at the astral planes. I think there's like between 30, maybe 32 astral planes that have been added to this game now. And I'm just trying to see which ones we can find, explore them, see what happens. And so far we've already explored about 5 of them. But yeah, it was a lot. There's been a lot that's been happening in each of those. Astral rifts, I'll show you what they look like. So there's one here, and it's pretty much just a tear in space and time. And so it's like a different area of the galaxy, not even in this galaxy. You just like leave the galaxy and you start exploring these random situations. We have found a relic. It's called Plasmic Core. And so this gives one of my species another trait, which is really nice. And besides that, I've been kind of just playing this game in, Planet Atlantica. What is going on this world? I'm going to assign a few, there we go. So the enforcers should make this planet, the crime go down. Hopefully that increases some stability. Let's put a hollow theater on this world. It looks like it is struggling a little bit. I'm gonna put it, okay, we're doing really good on energy credits right now. The minerals I would like to have some more of as well, but where's the hollow theater? Where are you at? There you go. Let's increase the amenities on some of these planets. I only have a handful of consumer goods, and so I'll only really be able to build about 3 of these depending on what jobs are being worked, and I'm pretty sure most of the artisan jobs, yes, all of the artisan jobs have been worked. And so now I'm going to start saving my resources here because we are colonizing 2 planets at the same time. I would like to have some resources so that we can build jobs on those planets as soon as possible. And speaking of, let's go to our ships here. All right, so I have another system here I'm going to expand to. This has a rift inside of it. And so this is well, right now it's called an Astral Scar. We'll have to rift that bad boy open and explore what's in it. Let me see here. I remember, but it's, oh yeah, a different map, like the L gates. So no, you actually don't go to it. Like they'll have different stories. And so yeah, you can drowsy. Oh, Excel, no worries if you get tired. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Have a good evening and happy Thanksgiving. But yeah, Pinks, it's pretty much like it's like a story-based game or a story-based DLC. And so like we had one rift where we explored it and it was like it was just giving us like story stuff, but then it'll give you relics. It could give you like planet modifiers, empire modifiers, and we've seen about 4 different situations so far. And so mostly story content. Nice. I like these stories the best. Nice. Yeah, this, if you like stories, this one's it. I've been seeing it compared to, oh, I can't remember the name of the DLC now. Ancient Relics, the Ancient Relics DLC. I've been seeing it compared to that a lot. Okay, guys, and so look at that. Them resources are looking wonderful right now. Let's check up on who or what, or if there are any laws we can change.
The spirits have granted.
And I do have a favor that I can use in our empire. Let's see here. There was one, yes, I wanted the subjects to be able to join. And I need to get favors from the Holy Dominant Council and the Citizen Union. They're improving our relations. No, I need to be improving relations with you. So we got the you, we got him. Yes, we're getting those guys on track. And this empire. And so let me check up on our friends up here towards the top. And it looks like they're still at war, which really sucks. But I can imagine after that war is over, they're going to come crawling to me to be their overlord. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go with gene tailoring technology next. I want to get rid of some of these negative traits on my species. And let's go with subspace sensors. I thought we were having an earthquake. I'm like, oh my goodness, is the floor shaking right now? I feel like the text chains of all events online, because I enjoyed the sci-fi vibe so much. The writing's surprisingly good. Yes, I love a lot of the writing in Stellaris. There are some situations, I will say my favorite situation would have to be the Infinity Machine. That one and the Last Baul.
Council agenda available.
The Last Baul is a fun one. Oh, I can build a Flash Forge, guys, and so I'm gonna go ahead and build one right here where this Astral Rift is. And that's going to be an instant hyper relay. And so where's, oh yeah, it's going to be right here. Here, we're going to zoom in on this as it happens. Oh, right now my ship is, it looks like they're building a mining station. So nonetheless, once it builds it, we'll get to it. We have an astral action available. And I'm going to save it again for that astral splitting. I've been kind of spinning my astral threads for a bit, but cool stuff there. Let's see. And it looks like I've been building a stronger fleet here. We're looking pretty solid right now. I'm going to go ahead and start assigning some of these stray ships here. Oh, this must be some like random fleet. Oh, it's cruisers. Okay, well,
situation log update.
Let's go ahead and add some more ships here to some of these fleets. It looks like I have cruiser technology now, and we already have those in my fleets. Astral, yeah, terrible answer. Hello, hello. We've been talking about astral threads all stream so far. We are, I mean, I feel like there's a war brewing, but can't do anything exactly yet. For this cruiser ship here, I feel like this is like a different, oh, I found this ship, so let's just go ahead and disband it. I'll say goodbye, see you later. And this dreary armada is my Federation fleet. All right, so for my 5th fleet here, let's try to reinforce some of these. Oh, it looks like I'm gonna reinforce this one first. And now I'm gonna look around and see if there's an empire that has, if not stronger than, equal economy to us, and I want to reach out for some alloys. Do you guys have them? Before we tried this, everyone was just like, never. We will never trade our alloys to you. These guys are pathetic. All right, so yeah, right now it looks like there's probably not a whole lot I can do. All right, so we got some new technology available as well. What do we have here? Come back. And next up, let's go with probably planetary build speed. So that'll be done there. Did this thing open up? Oh, it's still only an astral scar. That's a bummer in the summer. In that case here, let me reach out to one of my allies down here. Would you rate this DLC as worth buying? I would wait, because I've been hearing a lot of things about like maybe the game crashing a bit, or there's been like a lot of things happening. I would check out Reddit first, because you'll definitely see what I'm talking about. But I would wait. I would definitely say wait. Like I said, I think there's some things they need to work on right now, but I mean, if you like Stellaris as much as I do, I got the game for free, so I can't complain. But yeah, I think it's good. I think it's pretty solid. Let's see here. What would I go for next? Offer a trade deal. Yes. Give me your alloys, please. Trust in me. Oh, yes, they will. All right. Now, not that much, but hey, 730 alloys. That is a deal. And so I wonder if I can give you consumer goods for this. Nice. They'll take an upkeep resource for what I believe to be a much more powerful resource. And they'll take another upkeep resource. Look at this. This is a deal right here. And I'm just trying to increase their opinion as well. Want you for this unbiased. Oh, yeah. Yeah, my opinion, yeah, is pretty biased. But nonetheless, I'm enjoying the DLC, so
complete.
I'm liking what I'm seeing. I'd probably say the biggest thing that I see out of anything is the UI is a little, it took me some working to get to. Now, there's one thing I'll say. I feel like shipyards should be a part of the ships tab. And star bases. Like the planetary, I like this because like now I don't have to like scroll all the way down and like try to find things, especially in the late game. In this case here, I can just kind of switch between things. Politics, I feel like almost needs to be over here on the left tab. I don't know why. I feel like that should have been left over there, but I don't know. The UI didn't bother me to begin with.
Special project
and
complete.
So it's all right. Guys, we got a veteran level here for my scientist. They're not on the council. They're in a science ship, so I'm just gonna have them stick with the scholar trait. There it is. I got all of my construction ships going around building mining stations and things like that. We're up to 317 energy credits. That is a lot. I kind of want to do something with that. Let's stop selling all of our alloys, and so we'll slow that down just a bit. I am buying minerals, but I kind of need those right now, so we should be okay on those. The motes probably help that I'm selling those. And I have 4 more volatile motes as well, and so let's turn that up to 5, and then let's look at our next technology here. And so for physics technology, I think I'm going to lean towards this phase disruptor, and for engineering technology, ooh, we could dive into some dangerous territory here and open up L gates. And so I'm going to get an L gate insight gained, and once we get enough of those, soon we'll be able to open an L gates. And so I said I was going to expand here, but there's a natural wormhole here, and I gotta know. I gotta know what's on the other side. We're still building up more astral threads. We got an archaeology site we're working on as well, but for most of this run, we're going to be looking at most of the astral rifts, and so those will be like the only situations I'll really be reading through. We have a new tradition available, and right now we are a little more than halfway through diplomacy. The Federation, we're already a part of a federation, but this is that we must build a stable and lasting partnerships with our neighbors based on trust and mutual respect. Together, we are far stronger than we could ever hope to be alone, and so I'm getting this mostly because we'll get an extra envoy, but I just want to finish this tradition, get it over with. And then we get the Form Federation option with this though. So we'll go ahead and grab that envoy, and I'm going to use them to, who's opposing my law changes in the Federation? Who's saying no? The Holy Demonin Council and the Citizen Union. So both of these empires, let me see, how many envoys do I have improving relations with you? So the Citizen Union already has 2 envoys on them. In this case, I'll swap that scientist out. Oh, actually, that envoy I meant. And I need a lot of favors, and so I'm gonna be trying to acquire those. Nanites go burr. Nanites do go burr. Now, hopefully, you know, we don't open up a. Let me see. Do I have an L gate in my borders? Let me check around here. Is there an L gate nearby? There sure is. There's an L gate right there, and it's one system away.
Complete.
All right, so now we have wormhole technology complete. I'm gonna build a flash forge there, and I'm plotting this course here for my my construction ship. And we're gonna build another star base. Can I queue this up? Where'd you go? And we're gonna get that star base over that L gate system. All right, so toxicity risk. Oh yeah, this is not a rift. We want the rifts, baby. We want the rifts. All right, so there goes another favor that's been wow. Oh, I was like, are we getting all these favors?
Situation.
Yeah, my scientists are currently going around and about researching projects and things like that. And so, you know what? We haven't looked at our planets in a while. Let's. I see my consumer goods are taking a slight hit. Oh yeah, I had 2 planets colonized that I haven't been nurturing here. Okay, so we got a new world. We need a new or not an auto designation, but just another designation for this planet. Let me check out the other one. So for sure, this world is going to be my mining world. Although we do have minerals right now, I must have more minerals, more of them. And so this is going to be my first mining planet. And right away, I'm going to build the mineral purification plant. Yo, Lun, what's going on? A Yang stream that is still going on when you're done with work? Yes, welcome, welcome. We are playing with the Astral Planes DLC. My empire has, throughout this run, pretty much been exploring as many astral rifts as we can come across. But yeah, I think it's all right. All right, so look, yeah, I'm going to be saying this now before I answer that question again. I got the game for free, okay? So yes, my opinion is a little biased. For the price, I would not recommend it, at least in this current state. Once everything kind of gets cleared up and the game gets fixed a little bit more, yes, but I've been hearing about a lot of bugs. I've been hearing about a lot of things, all right? I feel guilty telling people, yes, just go in and buy it. There's nothing wrong, because that's not the case. I've been doing research, and the devs, they have dev diaries up. They just released one this past Tuesday, kind of explaining everything that's going on. And so be sure to check that bad boy out too for more information on it. But yeah, I would probably wait a little bit. Now, I haven't had any issues with the game at all, but yeah, I think we're good. I got this new relic, Plasmic Core. We're going to activate this bad boy, and it's going to give one pop on every pop on a random planet this plasmic trait. So let's give this a try again. Let's go back to our species tab. Oh, and now the avian species have this trait. Ooh, the plasmic trait. I like it. Let me see, can I apply a new template, or can I modify the species? I can't. But I can get rid of one of their negative traits. Why would someone select a negative trait for these guys? We're gonna start modifying species. Nothing as major as what other people have encountered, but it was a bit iffy, so I'm hoping for a new beta 3.10.1 is more stable. Nice. Yeah, man, I hope the game is in a good state, or it stays in a good state. Like, I just want to see the game get better. That's all. That's all I want to do. I love more content, but I hope things get better. And yeah, it's just, I'm patient, so I'm not complaining. I do have some low stability on a world. This is Planet Bounty. We should have Yeah, we need amenities. That's all there is to it. And so let's go ahead and get a holo theater up on this world. Man, these organics, I usually don't have to build as many amenity buildings, but my species seems to be so unhappy. And so let's buy a handful of minerals this time around. And one holo theater should do the trick. We'll come back to this planet a little bit later on. All right, and so, pretty soon here, we are about to use an astral action to open up a 5th astral rift.
System survey complete.
That's a lot to say there. And it is time, guys. Our 4th astral splitting action, our final astral splitting action. We are creating another rift in one of our systems.
Spaceborne creature encountered.
Where's it at? Where is it at? I heard it. Where are you, astral rift? You are here. You are here. And that's not it. That's the hole in the ground rift. Here it is. I need a scientist on this pronto. Let's see. Let's put Shivangi on it. She has a skill level at 6, and she's perfect for this dig site. All right, so here we go, guys. We are starting our 5th astral rift situation, and it begins. Let's see how we're doing in the galactic community while the situation goes on. The Senate is in recess, but we can, I guess we could vote for this. I could support the mercenary enclaves. Meanwhile, we have not gained much diplomatic weight while the hive mind species is growing stronger, and so I'm going to start grabbing my ships, my construction ships, and we are going to be doing some rapid expansion here. We've also just expanded over an L gate, and so I'm going to go for these systems next in this little, actually, oh yeah, it's going to be a race for space over here because they're probably going to be expanding in this direction once they get the ability to do so. Are you not using the OP commander governors to remove all stability issues? I am not. Actually, let's look into that. So yeah, I did mention we had some situations here going on with our leaders, and oh my goodness, what am I doing? Look at that, the immediate effects. Wow, Lun, thank you for the tips right there. I appreciate that. I was sitting here like, man, my planets are not super stable, but I have not been putting my governors on my worlds. How I've been slacking. I didn't even realize. I thought if they were on the ship that it would take them away from like commanding their ships, but wow. Wow, I can't believe I overlooked this. I'm slacking all the way, guys. I'm sorry. Dang. And I feel like I should have put this guy on my home planet since this is a tech world. Well, now I am, but yeah, I appreciate you pointing that out. Let's look at our next astral rift. Genisis. What is this? What is this? I'm already curious. It says the composition of this environment is immaterial. A simple scan revealed that the entire space is a holographic projection from some unknown source. Soon after our arrival, we received a communication in our own language. The space in front of us resolved into a single line text. What? It says, I do not know you. What is it? I would be extremely frightened by that. After we explained our presence, the entity continued. How curious. Very well then. Let us play a game. I will take the role of Genesis. The hologram shifted into a new arrangement. On a desolate world, a pre-FTL species struggles to survive. We are being shown the beginnings of a young civilization. What blessings should we grant them? Guys, I think we're gonna stop this stream here. If you guys go to this YouTube channel, this is my YouTube channel, you can vote. Should we arm them with might? Should we plant the seeds of knowledge? Or should we play no games and activate an EMP? The decision is yours. And so yes, there it is. If you guys are watching this on Twitch, stay tuned. I'm going to restart the whole stream up and we're going to be playing some more games here after this. But yes, be sure to check out that YouTube channel. Check out that link. You will see more of the stream there. Until then, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me this afternoon. Happy Thanksgiving and Alpha out.